Welcome back to part 3 of navigating your Google Drive. We've already gone through the steps of how to start your own folders and how to convert information and create a Google Doc. I want to show you now about how to share a document or something in your folder. So we'll use this practice sheet as an example. If I click on my practice sheet, you have a few options. You can go over to this right corner and it says Share Practice Sheet. You can also get a shareable link, or then you can preview it. So those are your quick options if you just want to share it quickly. You also can open your document, and up here in the corner, it'll give you the option to share. If you want to share it from here, you would open up your share, and this is the screen that you'll work through. You can individually type an email address directly into this box and hit done, and it will send this link to it, or you can also get a shareable link. If you click that shareable link, it will now create a link for your document. If you notice it says anyone can view, you can also change it to anyone with this link can edit, or anyone can comment. I usually suggest that you just do anyone can view for most of your documents, because if they open up this document and you've given them the right to edit it, they can do and change anything that you did in your document. So you want to make sure that you just click can view. They're able to make a copy on their own once they get that document, and they can use it for their own. So if you decide to send just the link, you would just hit copy link and it's copied. You could go in and send that through an email, or you can share it however you want. Or you can go down here and share the link. So you can type in an email address using one of mine. And then I can also make sure to change, am I letting them edit? Am I allowing them to comment? Or am I allowing them to just view it? I usually just do the view because they can always make a copy later. If I need to, I'll just say and add a note about something about it, that it's saying this is the practice sheet, and then I can go ahead and send this. So you have a few options to share. There's always the Learn More section too, if you just want to make sure to look over that to make sure you're doing this correctly. So I'm going to get rid of this because I don't want to share this little practice sheet right now, but I did include an email, and so I can go ahead and send that. And it's saying, I'm about to share this document with this person. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay. And I sent it, and there it goes. It's shared with that person. I can also go back up here. I can also go back to my practice folder right on this main screen. And then this is where I can also do the same thing. I can get a shareable link, or I can get a practice sheet. As long as I have it clicked, I can go and now create the link sharing. It's going to say it's off right now because I turned it off. I can click it on, and now I have that link again. You can also go back into here and do the sharing settings, and that main screen will pop back up. So there's a few different ways that you can do that. I can copy the link, and now I can send that link through emails or whatever site I want to share that link with. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this back off. And this is the next step in sharing your documents. Please be cautious when you send a shared document, that if you really want to allow them to edit it, you can also just go and make a copy of this, which you would right click. You can make a copy of any sheets that you create. So I can go ahead and make a copy of my practice sheet, and now I have a copy. So I can rename this if I want, and I can just write my shared practice sheet and hit OK. Now I have two practice sheets identical to each other. This is my original that I don't want anyone to change, and this is one that I can share and allow someone to edit. So if I created a document that another teacher would like to utilize but change it to fit them, I can now go into this shared sheet and I can share it with someone new and give them the rights to edit this. which when I open up the share button, I can say that I'm going to now allow them to edit. And then I can type their name in, and I can say the practice sheet again. Now when I send this and they go to open this up, they'll be able to edit it and do whatever they want with it. So please always think about the fact that when you send a file or you share a document that you created, anyone that you give that sharing rights to, if you allow them to edit it, they can change your work. So I always suggest making a copy of a form or a file and sending that copy. So you will always have your original copy with you. Now you can send it and share it if it's something that you want to share with a group, a grade group that you're working on a form for. You can obviously just share it and go back in and hit share. And you can add a few different email addresses into this box and share it with just those people. Instead of making it a link, you can just share it individually with specific email addresses, and they're able to go in and import their information into the sheet that you created for your grade partners. Just remember that they are able to go in and change things. But if someone sends you a file, you can always just make a copy of it and then save it. So again, I could just go into any file I have, anything that gets sent to me, and I can always make a copy of it, because that way I know I can edit that without messing anything up that was sent to me. You also still, the same thing, have the option of open with. You can just preview it, and then I can just make another copy. And now I have my own copy of this document that was sent to me from somebody else.